Coming out. We do think this is a great and exciting day for both the City of Coweta and the City of Broken Arrow to enter into this first step of a partnership to provide better public safety to the citizens that live really between the City of Coweta and the City of Broken Arrow. These citizens live in unincorporated Wagner County, and both the City of Coweta and the City of Broken Arrow have said putting aside jurisdictional boundaries and lines on a map it's more important to provide public safety than worry about those jurisdictional boundaries. So exciting time that now Broken Arrow fire trucks will be able to respond quicker to those citizens in need than Coweta was previously able to provide that service. So very excited about this joint partnership. It is the first step in the partnership. We understand that both cities' leaderships have now said, take this step, we're going to prioritize public safety over jurisdictional boundaries. And now the fire chief in Coweta, Chief Woodward, and myself will begin taking additional steps of implementing training and technology and communications to make the service even better for those citizens living in unincorporated Wagner County.
So do you by any chance have any kind of specific stats on how many individuals will be affected by this?
I'm going to let Chief Woodward talk to that because it's technically their jurisdiction, but around 18 square miles and hundreds of homes, hundreds of families will now get fire and emergency medical response 5 to 10 minutes quicker than we previously were able to provide response to those citizens due to this agreement.
Can you walk us through some of the technology and training requirements that you're going to need to go through to get this implemented?
Sure. So both Broken Arrow Fire and Coweta Fire have, our firefighters have a baseline level of training that is commensurate across the state or similar across the state. And so really the technology implementations will be in the dispatch centers on connecting the dispatch centers so that when a 911 call comes in Coweta, they can quickly get that information here to our Broken Arrow Fire Station and get the trucks rolling. Once we arrive on scene, we already both use the incident command system, and we will set up a unified command and work together to ensure the safety of both our crews and the citizens and make sure that we're doing everything we can to provide that public safety, work together. We already have common communications for our radios and those types of things, but the next step will be joint training so that we operate extremely efficient as one team, even though we're two different agencies.
People have questions about when will the ISO rating change and when will I be able to see the opportunity to ask my insurance agent for a discount. How does that whole thing play out?
Sure, that's a terrific question. I appreciate you asking. So ISO is a rating that insurance companies use to determine the cost of homeowners insurance. That is a third-party entity that will come in and talk to the fire departments, and then they make that determination. We have already begun and will continue to begin those conversations. Now that this automatic aid agreement is in place, we will begin to have those conversations with that third-party agency, and then each individual insurance provider has a different metric that they use, and they will work with ISO to begin making those changes, and we'll work with them to try to not only provide what we're providing today, the life-saving services, but there may also be a monetary benefit to those citizens in that unincorporated area. But it may take some time, and we're working with that independent agency to see if we can bring that to fruition.
Are your folks already responding in this area in certain situations?
Yes. So when we built Fire Station 3 here in Broken Arrow, but on the edge of Broken Arrow, we already started responding what I would call informally with the City of Coweta. When the Coweta Fire Department requested service, we would get right over there and help out. But this formal agreement says, make all the technology improvements, make it more common, and make it what we call automatic. So it should be a quicker response than what we previously were doing.
Instead of a mutual aid, it'll just be a first line response.
That's right. It's a very technical term that I won't get into, but mutual aid means I have to call an authority having jurisdiction every time. I have to call the fire chief from Coweta has to call the fire chief in Broken Arrow and get permission to send somebody. Automatic means the dispatchers have the authority to send the fire trucks as soon as they get word of it. They don't have to go through the organizational hierarchy for permission. This agreement gives them permission to do it automatically.
Good.
Any other questions?
Questions from Fox?
That's fire, ambulance, everything.
Yes, the agreement is for all structure fires and life-threatening medical emergencies. If it's a minor medical emergency, they may not request the city of Broken Arrow, but obviously we're always here to go and respond and help out as they see the need.
Currently serves 106 square miles. Of the 106 square miles, 10 miles is right in city limits. So as you can see, most of our area is in the unincorporated area. So the red line, as you go around the map, all the way through here, the red line is our district. This area here that's highlighted in green and black is the auto aid area as it stares down. The reason why it's a stair step is because of the 5 miles from their fire station. So fire station 3 and 4 would be located for the 5 miles to come into our district some for an auto aid. The citizens that the tan area is the city limits of Coweta. And so I would like to point out that our fire district, we're still coming to every location inside of our fire district. No one's getting left out. But the areas that are the auto aid, this square mile, and as you come through here, all of this is where Broken Arrow is physically closer. They will be able to respond in a faster manner to get to emergencies quicker for us. When they do respond, they'll be able to get there quick. They have a ALS engine that will be coming, and if we need to, that paramedic would get into our ambulance and provide care if we don't have a paramedic on our ambulance. We do staff paramedics with Coweta Fire on each shift, but as the calls come in, whether or not another ALS call has came in, our paramedic might be on that call. So we have worked out agreements with Broken Arrow on how we can get their paramedic onto our ambulance, and they're safe, we're safe, all the reports line up, everything works together. We do have the same medical director, so he's on the team to make sure that we're all on the same path to succeed for this.